Hi everybody. Today we're going to see how I draw cryptic. Okay, I'm going to start off with a quick sketch for myself. Just to get the pose down, figure out where I'm going to put him, and then I'll switch over to sharpies. So don't worry if you can't see it. This is mostly for me. Well, it's 100% for me, actually. And then I'll switch over to sharpies and you'll be able to see much better. But for now, don't worry about it. Because, like I said, this is for me. Alright, so I got to get his bag of drawers down. But I still got to make him look lean enough. Oh man, there's something under my paper. Got it. A little bit of fuzz. Alright. Yeah, make them look lean enough that it still fits. And it looks like the outfit, you know? Okay. I think I'm happy with that leg. Let's see. A lot of pencil sketches, but that's basically what sketching is, you know. It's drawing over and over and over again until you get it right. So practice makes perfect. 100% accurate here, because you got to keep drawing and keep drawing and keep drawing until you are happy with what you got. That's not too bad, but again, that's a lot of sketches, and I don't want that to stand out more than the final one. So I'm just gonna kind of clean it up like that, because I can still see what I did, where I'm going with that. Okay, so now I'm just going to work on his upper half real fast. And he's got a poofy jacket, a boofla poof. And let's see, now I gotta start thinking about his arms, what I want to do with him. I want his collar to be kind of popped like that. Right. Okay, making sure I'm keeping those about where I want them in the right spot. That looks pretty good. So now I'm going to draw his head and make sure I don't go too high. Yeah, we're still good. With his head, because it'll fall off the page. Again, that's why I like sketching first. We're not like, it's where we have to sketch first, because we don't want to fall off the page. And so, because he's got like a darkened face, I'll probably do the features still, but not much else, because coloring will take care of all that. Okay, that's not too bad. I can live with that. Okay, let's see, and his hood's going to be over like this. Going to have this part over like that. And I think I'm good with the head. That was pretty good. Alright, so now let's try to think of the arm. The arm, let's just hang down. This one will do, because I know that's kind of uninspirational, just hanging the arm down, but I like his bones on his jacket, and we want to be able to see him. So I'm going to just do something like that so we can see it, and then hang it down. And I think I'm just going to do his hands just normal, so you can see, again, see the bones. Alright, that looks pretty good. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so alright, and then the jacket will come in here, and let's see, I think maybe for this arm, why don't we do something like over his chest, you know? Let's see if we can do something like that. See, the elbow's going to have to be way out here, so that means the the cuff will be right about there. Let's see, his shoulder will be something like that. because I want to. Let's have him, you know what, let's have him doing this. Let's have him kind of like I was about to say dropping a deuce, but that's not exactly what I meant. I meant, you know, flashing a peace sign. Two is deuce. And so that's where I kind of came up with that. Like that didn't look too bad. That way it's just kind of, you know, there we can see his bones. And he's flashing his gang signs. I'm just kidding. I'd probably sound like the lamest guy in the world right there, didn't I? Okay, and there's his little, what do you call it? Bandolier strap thing. Okay, I think that's good enough. I think I am ready to switch over to Sharpies. Let me erase some of this. Just because, again, it's just so many lines. I want the Sharpie to stand out, not the sketch. And we'll switch over to Sharpies. I'm going to be using a regular Sharpie fine point and a couple of Sharpie pens. This one's thinner than this one, so we're just going to see where we're going to go with this. So for now, I'm going to start with the Sharpie pen, the finest one I have, and tackle the features. So I'm going to do one eye like this, and again, I'm going to color them in later on. So I'm just going to draw some of the features just to color it all in there. It won't be black, you know, so you can't see anything, but it will be pretty featureless. So I'm not worried too much about how it looks. I'm just going to make sure I do something, because I'm going to do some what do you call it, reflection on his face too, so you can see highlights, you know. So I'm just going to do this, just a couple of lines for the face, because again, I'm gonna take care of all that with color. So that's about it. I'm going to do a few more lines just to control with this, because I can control it better than with the Sharpie. This is a Sharpie. With the fatter Sharpie, and you know what? Here I'm going to switch over to this one, which is a little bit thicker, and I'll show you here what I mean when I do it over here on this side. See how that's a little bit thicker than all that? I like that for certain parts. See, that's too thick now. Oh well, we're going to go with it. I made a mistake, but I'm going to stick with what I did. So, I'm just going to do a few more things that I can control better with this than the fine point Sharpie. So I'm just going to add the highlight. I'm going to add the top of his hat and the brim, sorry, like this, coming down like that. And then, let's see, I guess I could do, let's do the edge of his hood like this. It's going to go around, come back down like that. And then I do this side, we'll go ahead and bring it about to right there, because that's where his shirt's going to be. And it's kind of like under his jacket, like that. It kind of disappears that way. Okay, so let's go ahead and draw his neck and into his shirt, like that. And one last thing I'll do is because again I can control better with this, I'm just going to follow the hood around and draw the edge of that. That way I don't worry about losing anything with that fat Sharpie. Alrighty, just something like that, and close it off there. And let's see, we'll go ahead and close this one off like that too. And then I'm going to switch back over to the big fat Sharpie now. So one more line, let's see, because his head's around here. Let's going to do like this, and that'll give me the edge of that outside hood. Okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and draw the rest of them. So, I like to draw what's in front first, and what's in front for me is his arm, and then we'll work our way back, okay? So for his fist, I got him like this, you know, dropping the deuce. So I kind of have his thumb up like that, this little hook in there like that. So I'm going to bring it around to the finger like that, and that way I can kind of do that for the thumb. And see how I didn't want to connect it? That's why I did that. So I'll draw the other finger like this. I'm pretty much following my sketch. That's why I can pretty much just draw like rabbit ears, you know, because I knew where I was going according to the plan I had. Okay, so see, pretty much like that. So let's go ahead and finish up. Let's draw his cuff to his jacket like that, and then we're going to draw the poof in his jacket. So I'm going to draw something like this, and I'm going to do a bunch of creases and folds because they're my favorite. And do something like this and bring it into his elbow all the way over to this one, and then the edge of his jacket's going to be right here. So now I could do his shoulder into a bunch of other creases. So what I'm going to do is just have some fun with this line. Oops, this Sharpie. Because I like thick and thin lines, it stands out to me. I'm just going to do something like that just to show that it's poofed out. All right, that's good. Love that sound. Okay, so now let's draw the rest of them. So his coat, let's see, let's draw this shoulder strap that he's got on right here too. Okay, I'm going to extend it all the way up like this, go to the top and bring it back down, go down here and connect it. And there are like straps, well not straps, but like buckles I guess, but we can't really see them because of everything that's on here. So we can just kind of simulate something like this. His hand's in the way, so we don't have to worry about that. So we kind of get out of having to draw it, right? But now we can draw everything else that's underneath it because we have edges to work with here. So let's draw the edge of his coat like that. I'm going to draw his collar is going to be up like this, back over, and let's go ahead and draw this one too since we're here, since we know where it's going to be, like that. And we'll just go ahead and give him shoulders. And I'm going to kind of puff them out like that too because, oh look, I drew that one way too low, so it's going to look kind of funny. Oh well, we're going to work with it. I'm going to bring his jacket down like that, and he's got big sleeves, so we'll go ahead and draw those in because that'll give me edges to work with, right? So okay, so I'm going to draw his other arm like this. I'm going to kind of poof out some stuff with his sleeve and come in like this. I'm going to draw that cuff like we did there, and again poof it out a little bit, just kind of do something like that. And I just like drawing the creases and folds, and a big poofy jacket like this, oh man, it's just open to him. It's just asking for it, you know. It's like, hey, poof it out. All right, okay, but I'm not going to go too crazy. All right, so now for his jacket, he's got a bunch of it's like a ribbed looking thing, so it's I'm going to kind of do something like this, and then bring it in about here, draw the bottom like that, and then try to follow this line up here, come down and reconnect it all. Let's do the same thing over on this side. We're going to follow it down to about like that, connect it there, and add just a little bit of the poof like that, another one there, connect it, okay? And let's see, his shirt's about the same as his jacket, so you can draw it like that. So his pants are a little, they're those baggy pants, you know, where there's more tighter on his leg but bigger in the waist. So he's gonna look, I'm gonna say it, he's gonna look like he's wearing a diaper. That's the best I can say because that's just how it goes. Oh, you know what, let's draw this hand real fast. It's just gonna be a regular hand hanging down. So we're gonna draw the thumb like that, draw these fingers up to the knuckle. We'll bring this knuckle over like that, and these fingers are kind of hanging down behind, and so you can't really see. So that's good for that. Okay, so anyway, the pants are going to be, again, kind of poofy, but you know, still following the contour of his foot or his leg, because even though they're baggy, he's got those baggy pants. That's the best way I could say it. You know, it's just That's just that fashion, you know. So I'm going to kind of follow the leg here and make it tighter down at the bottom. And there's the edge of a shoe. Same thing here. Kind of poof it out because that's the way the kids wear them, I guess. And so let's draw, and he's going to have a big line like this because that's where his pants are just kind of like poofed. Too big, you know. You kids today with your poofy pants. Okay, and I'm just kind of drawing some lines just to show that it's tighter there, and you know, he's baggier here. All right. Okay, so now all we gotta do is draw the shoes. And so the shoes got kind of a big tongue up like that, and there's the heel back behind like this. So let's go ahead and do the other side too. It's going to do the big tongue like that, the big heel like that, or the not the heel, but I guess the ankle part like that. So I'm just going to bring the shoe down like this, over, up, and back. Same thing, down like this, over, up, and back. All right. And let's see. There's not too much more we're going to do. I'm just going to do a few little details in the shoe, and we'll let color take care of the rest, you know, just to give it something like that. And this one's got, there you go, that's how I should have drawn it. Alright, something like that. And there are laces, but you know, we're not going to worry about that. We'll let color take care of that. But that's good for there. So anyway, yeah, we'll let color take care of the rest. So for now, that is cryptic. So here is my colored version. You could do it however you like. I just thought I'd show you how I decided to color it. If you'd like to color it like this, you can always pause the video here and use the coloring techniques that I used, or you can just make it your own. Remember, this is how I draw. You draw how you draw. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more adventures of how I draw. Plus, don't forget to hit that notification button to be updated about each new video.